Hi, this is Don from BuddyTV. Today I'm talking to Austin Nichols, who plays Julian on One Tree Hill. I was wondering if you could talk about, how the role on One Tree Hill came about.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Mark Schwann kind of called and they seen if they were interested, but I don't think they were. They didn't know if I would be interested, and I went in and had a meeting with him, and I fell in love with the guy. The guy is really, really smart, and he's a great writer, and he started talking about this guy named Julian Baker, who is a movie producer, and comes to town to buy Lucas's book and make it into a movie. And anyway, so I really liked the way he described the character. I really fell in love with. He's kind of like Jack Nicholson, He's kind of this funny, kind of snarky kind of guy you love to hate, And I said, heck yeah, man, that sounds fun.
So is he going to cause some trouble for Lucas and Peyton then on the show?
Yeah, I think he's going to cause trouble for a lot of people. But definitely those two, and he may cause some trouble for Brooke, and who knows who else.
Now, what was it like going on set? The people on that show have been together for almost 6 seasons. Was that weird doing that, or was it pretty natural?
I've never been in this situation before, and it is a little weird, because they've all, like you said, they've been here 6 years, their 6th season. Everybody is very close. They know each other very well. They've been through a lot, and yeah, it is weird. It's kind of weird to be. You kind of feel like an outsider, and but everybody's been really nice, and I've become friends with everybody, and they made it pretty easy on me.
Now, what's it been like working with the One Tree Hill cast members so far?
Well, it's been great. I mean, first of all, everyone's been really nice to me, and this town is really fun. Wilmington, North Carolina is really, really fun. Living at the beach, and it's been great. And I bump into people from the show out at restaurants and bars and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I don't have any complaints. I don't miss LA at all.
Are you filming the Noir episode right now that Chad Michael Murray wrote?
Yeah, we just finished that episode.
And what was that experience like?
That was really fun. I think that's going to be quite a treat for the viewer. Kind of like dessert for the audience, because obviously everybody who watches the show is very used to it, and it'll be the same characters and similar storyline, but in a completely different period with different hair and clothes and cars and sort of manner of speech, and I think the audience is going to really dig it.
And what kind of role does Julian play in that universe?
Well, see, when we get to that episode, I've really just arrived, and Lucas is I guess Lucas is pretty unsure about me and angry with me. So in this dream sequence of his, this dream episode of his, I'm a henchman.
Now, having worked with producers and directors over the years, did that help you at all get into character?
Working, yeah, for sure. I mean, just being if I didn't work in the field I worked in, I would have no idea what a producer is or what a producer does. I remember when I first started acting, I literally asked this question 100 times. I go, what is a producer? What do they do? I had no idea. And now I definitely have a intimate understanding of what a producer does. It's still a strange profession, but yeah, that's definitely lent lots of ideas to playing Julian.
Now, does your character want to turn his book? Is it like turning it into an indie movie or a big Hollywood movie?
No, it's a studio movie. Yeah, I've got a studio interested, and I buy the book, and I tell I go and I get the studio attached, or I tell these big studio executives about this writer and how great this book is, and they sign off on the deal, and it's going to be a studio movie.
Now, I was a big fan of your role on Friday Night Lights last season.
Oh, good.
And I know that set is kind of more like improvisational and different to work on, but what was that experience like compared to One Tree Hill or John from Cincinnati?
Yeah, One Tree Hill is definitely always, in every job I've ever done, I've sort of kind of tailored it more towards something more comfortable to me, or something, I've always had a lot of leeway and freedom, and I've been really lucky. This is definitely the first time where I've had a lot of people coming up to me telling me to stick to the book, and that's been weird, but I'm fine with it. It's fine. I totally get it.
I was reading online that you have a degree in creative writing. Is that right?
That's right, yeah. English. Well, my major was English, and my emphasis was creative writing.
Now, do you want to move into writing in the future? Is that something you want to do?
Yeah, I write. I'm always sort of writing. I wish that I actually wrote more, but I spend so much time. I make a living as an actor, obviously, and so I don't write every day. I've always wanted to write every day and spend more time writing, but I find it hard because I spend so much time reading scripts and developing characters. But I'm actually writing a movie right now, and I don't know, I don't have any sort of plans or time. But I really enjoy writing. I love writing, and I think it helps develop me as an actor as well, and sort of, I don't know, somehow make me more well-rounded in filmmaking and stuff like that. So I just really love to write, and someday I'd love to make something that I write.
Now, did you have any other projects aside from One Tree Hill coming up that you wanted to talk about?
Oh, yeah. There's this movie, The Informers, which is fantastic. That you can watch a trailer online on YouTube or whatever. And it's an incredible movie from a Bret Easton Ellis novel. And it has Kim Basinger and Billy Bob Thornton and Winona Ryder, Mickey Rourke. I mean, the cast is just endlessly. There's 10 more people who are fantastic actors and big names, and I think the movie's going to come out in February.
Now, is that movie going to be as twisted as, American Psycho or The Rules of Attraction?